I wanted to do a quick video to follow up on the momentum that we've got just now. I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot more messages than I normally get. I'm ready to do our first order. Do you deliver to Cumbria? Do you deliver to much noticeably more? I'm even getting people messaging me saying, keep pushing us because we're ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to start ordering. 3 people this week have said I've placed my first order and your posts are helping me to place my order. Thanks for pushing us. I don't mind pushing you guys. Really, we need to approach this quite differently based on the timing of events. We've got an opportunity here to switch. I'm not even talking about hundreds of people anymore. I'm talking about thousands of people or tens of thousands of people just saying enough's enough. Forget the supermarkets. Redeploy your budget. I don't want it all for us. Look around your local area, your farmers, your growers, your local independents, your delis. Now we'll be cheaper for a lot of the things, but look at what you've got locally and look at what you can get from us. You've got a budget that you spend. Somebody in your house is in charge of the money and you're spending it where you're used to spending it. That might be Tesco or Asda or Morrison's or Sainsbury's or Marks and Spencer's. They're all technically owned by the same people. The organic meat they get's all for the same company, who's owned by the same people. We're dealing with local farmers up here. We're the first of many hubs, 10 hubs we want to have in the UK. So if you're giving a bit to your local guys, when we roll into that area with a hub, we might get recommendations from you. Who's a local Hugh Green? Who's a local baker that we can deal with? Who's a local grower? You're the scouting party that's out looking for the guys that we're going to do business with. You're vetting them, sussing them out. You find the wheat from the chaff, work out who's good. We'll come and do some deals with them because we've got a better contract to offer them than the supermarkets have because it's going to be fair. We've got to connect you guys with the right food network. This is a cobbled together food network between what the Good Food Project can do, or in collaboration with what these farmers and growers and butchers, bakers, local fishermen, whatever. Find the right people to do business with. There's a karma around. There's no karma to going to Asda and buying yellow label food and thinking that you're doing yourself a favour. Well, some of you are younger than me. I'm 56 just now. If I've ate supermarket food my whole life, I'm probably suffering as a result of it, right? I probably look about 80 for this job. Guys, it can't take forever. If you're close, get on board, join us. You're the next customer we're waiting for. It's because you're waiting and there's another guy waiting. There's a strength in numbers. There's a message we send out to each other because we're all connected, that these are all ready to go. So you step forward and another guy steps forward and somebody else steps forward and suddenly we see the orders light up. We have the model right now to go national with this on a massive scale and to open up 10 hubs. With the right volume, we could do it in 6 months. 10 hubs, local, like us, local delivery guys out delivering fresh meat, poultry, veg, eggs, freshly baked bread, straight to your door. Click and collect. Go and work there as a volunteer. Go and work there part-time. Maybe you guys run local depot or that local hub, whatever we want to call them. This is not a time to sleepwalk through this, guys. It really isn't. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going, and there's a lot to be done here. We've got the model. The customers who are using us are coming back for more all the time. They're happy with the service. We're not the finished article, but our heart is absolutely 100% the right place. We try really hard to give you a good service. The products are great. There's a good karma around it all. You're ingesting food from people who've got a good karma around their business. That's us and other suppliers. It works, it manifests itself. The wrong food's been getting into you for years and it's manifesting itself in all sorts of ways, and you know what they are. You've got your families to think about, you've got yourself to think about, you've got the future to think about. Organic, I see it going off the shelves more and more from supermarkets. We don't do milk here yet. My local co-op does organic milk. They don't do it anymore. If the supermarkets get their own way, you're not going to have organic. So you're fighting for your right to eat clean food by supporting the local farmer, grower, butcher, baker. You're fighting for your right to eat good food when you support Good Food Project. So we've got a supermarket style solution. Go onto our website and I'll pretty much guarantee that you've got a range of organic food and essentials that's better than the biggest supermarket in your area. Yes, it's different dealing with, but it has to be different. It absolutely has to be different. It cannot be the same as the supermarkets, because see, if it was, you get exactly the same products from exactly the same people. We check out every single brand and we look at who owns them, who owns the shares in them. Are they decently owned by some of these big players? And if they are, we don't stop them. It's that simple. It really is time for us to step forward. If you're watching this now, this is a message for you. You've been supporting. Your energy's there. We know you're there. I'm getting the messages from you. I'm seeing new people coming on every day. I'm seeing new people joining the gift card scheme, which is our own little monetary system, if you like, to hedge your bets. And I try and explain that and read between the lines in my videos what I'm talking about there. But there's a way to give yourself an advantage in terms of how you can buy food moving forward. And I'm trying to explain it to you as best I can, without causing panic and fear and concern, because there's enough of that out there. Guys, I've rabbited on enough. It's time to step forward. We would welcome you with open arms. We want your business. We want you to take some of your household budget and divert it to and your local providers. We're happy to even work with people and say, how much you got per month? If somebody says to me, I've got £300 a month that I spend on food, what can you do for me? I'll cut you a deal on that 300 quid. You might buy a lot of fresh fruit. Maybe we reduce our prices on the fresh fruit. Maybe we give you an extra discount on the meat. We'll pull together a package for you to try and get more of that budget, and we'll factor in the local guys as well. What you have to do is commit to moving away from the supermarkets. If you're giving them any money, you can't half dodge a bullet. If we're going to make the change, we're going to make the change. It takes all of us to actually make that change. Okay? I'm asking you to step forward only because more of you are writing to me and saying, keep pushing us. And I'm happy to do it. I'm one of those guys. I will definitely keep pushing you. I've got absolutely no shame about it whatsoever. I will continue to post and email and think of ways to get you on board. We've got a really solid business here, and it's built for you, by people like you, to create an alternative. It's a good thing we're doing, guys. It needs all to pull together. Join us, let's get this happening. Thank you.